starting to his inside, P5, is the number 1 Citrus Safe, Burt Myers from Walnut Cove, North Carolina.
And his brother, starting 4th in the number 4 from Walnut Cove as well. That'll be Jason Myers. Inside of him, the 0-4 of Brandon Ward right here from Winston-Salem.
And your front row, as you see it pass by the front stretch as we give 1 to go. The front row is black and pink. That's right. Matching cars on the front row. On the outside from Winston-Salem, North Carolina, the number 69 Black Sand Company machine. It's John Holloman the 4th. And on the pole, he won last week from King, North Carolina, in the Phoenix number 61. It's the Snowman, Junior Snow. Junior Snow, a great draw there because of the Madhouse Scramble. Can he make it 2 wins in 2 weeks?
We'll find out.
The former baseball player now puts the right foot down. Green flag is out at Bowman Gray. Huge wreck on the front stretch.
Oh.
Gary Young Jr. goes airborne. Your points leader. Chris Fleming, trouble for Fleming. His car is in a heap right now. Let's see. But I think that's it for the night for Chris Fleming as J.B. Cole and Randy Smith check on the condition of your point leader. Chris Fleming, hard contact. Your race leader, he and Luke and, oh, here we go. Let's look at the Flow Racing replay. Oh, something happened to Fleming, sending him to the outside of the wall hard. Let's watch Burt Myers' right rear. Oh, it kind of makes contact into Chris Fleming, causing that contact to the wall. Gary Young Jr. almost flips over in that black 45. Wow, what a wreck here. Let's look at it again. Great job by our replay booth here, pointing out Mark Keeler, that contact between Myers when he got in the gas, and then behind him you watch Probst spin, and here comes Gary Young Jr. hitting John Boy's car and going airborne over the nose of that 22. Tough time for Gary. He's on a team car. Jordan Fleming has already climbed from the 99, and they're conferring with officials right now, and he is hopping in that car. Here comes Jonathan Brown. He might be doing the same. He is. Mike Adams, that 22 car, he's telling him, get out of my car.
Oh, my
These guys are going for the points here. They didn't even take the green flag, so it's officially not a start. It's officially not a start. There's some confusion going on here at the stadium, but this, folks, is something we've never seen before. Mike Adams from the getting out of his car. This is like the old team races that they had back in the day where drivers would pull in and a teammate would get in and go back out, but the green flag came out, but the race wasn't officially started. So now John Boy is getting in his backup car, and already the points leader has booted his son out of the 99, that backup car, and is getting in that number 99.
Oh,
Chris Fleming, this is unbelievable. I've never seen anything like this.
I've never seen anything like this, and I've been around this for over 25 years. Not once, but twice in one race this is happening. Oh my gosh, so Fleming goes over, tells his kid probably jumped out right away and said, the heck with it, I know what Dad's gonna do. He's the point leader.
Him in this modified division, and he's getting to see his car, the number 61 up front. Firing on the loud pedal, Snow to the grass. Green flag is out. Holloman from the outside, he's got it. Snow to the backside. Both cars sideways.
They're all over each other in turns 1 and 2. They straighten them out, they get on the back straightaway. Holy schmoly, what a start to that. Your top 2 all over the place going slideways, and the caution will come out.
Caution probably out from dirt on the track in turn number 2, but I'll tell you what, 2 young, ferocious race car drivers going at it slideways around the track. No holds bar there.
Unbelievable. Like, I thought they were going to dump them both, but they both managed to stay going forward.
That was a hold on to your hats excitement right there. I think you said holy schmoly, which
holy schmoly, I did.
Holy schmoly, that's a first for our broadcast. I'll take it, man. I'll take it.
I don't know where it comes from.
The cone is out already. The cone is out.
Here we go.
Already.
Now we're going to choose up. Okay.
Choose up, and Holloman has the lead, so Holloman gets to choose. Holloman has been given the lead there because he earned the lead. He gets first spot. Junior Snow going to the outside. A very bold move by a young race car driver. Brandon Ward filing in second. Jason Myers third. Everybody to the bottom so far. Here comes Tobaccoville, North Carolina's Tim Brown. He's the first car besides Snow to brave the outside. He moves all the way up from a real mid-pack starting spot to P4 on this restart.
Well, I think what he's banking on earlier in the first race, he was able to use the outside to get enough speed to get past third place, so he dropped in to follow behind.
I'll
He's
tell you
hoping
what,
to do that again.
the guy to look out for here in this one, I think, is in the third position. Brennan Ward has had a quiet year so far, and he's in a good spot to pounce. Here we go, side by side, two young race car drivers to the loud pedal. Jump there by John Holloman, but a good start. He's sideways through the dust and dirt in the south turn. Brennan Ward to the P2 spot.
Look at this battle up front. The top 4 or 5 now running single file, no threat for positions. As they go through on the front straightaway here in the turns 1 and 2, Holloman is still your leader.
John Holloman, Brandon Ward in second in that Q104 car. Looking back further in the field right now, there is Burt Myers in the center of your screen, that number 1. Chris Fleming behind him in that red number 99 car. Not getting points, but getting points for his son, Jordan Fleming. But back up front, it's John Holloman. There's the battle for second place right now between Brandon Ward and Junior Snow. The Snowman having a good run in third position with a mirror full of Tim Brown.
Yeah, Tim Brown trying to get the positions, trying to get that win. He's right there. Here comes the number 4. He's beating on his back bumper as they go down the back straightaway.
Burt Myers to the bottom of the number 79 of Zach Brewer. Here comes Fleming underneath that car as well. Randy Butner follows suit. Here comes the Florida driver. Jeremy Gerstner gains a spot. Daniel Beeson also going backwards quick with a cinder block is the 79.
With a cinder block. Slowing him down there. So far, Holloman is still your leader. Ward not threatening at all for the lead. The number 51, the Snowman, or 61, Junior Snow, is following right there. Tim Brown still running in fourth.
I can't believe all this action. We're only 7 laps into this 50-lap affair. This has been quite the extravaganza here. But we're probably going to have that little bit of lull, and I think I probably just jinxed that right here. But looking on the screen there's Chris Fleming in that 99. He hopped in that car under that caution flag before this, right at the start. Randy Butner all over the backside, the former shop teacher at the Forsyth University, and that number 5 who's already got 2 feature event wins. The yellow flag is out.
You called it.
Yeah, I shouldn't have opened my mouth. I thought we were going to.
You know how that works.
Dummy.
So Chris Fleming, he's working his way up through the field. I hate to say this, but he thinks, I hope he doesn't think he's racing for points. Because if he is, he's putting in a lot of effort to give points to that car.
Yeah, I mean.
And not to himself.
I mean, if he wins, Jordan Fleming
is credited
with the win.
Or the car is, not the driver.
Yeah, true. To the orange cone. Who's it going to be? Inside, John Holloman. Outside, Brendan Ward. Oh, Tim Brown chooses the high side.
And he went up there quickly.
Burt Myers, well, I guess he knows his brother's on the inside. He's not going to race him, do him dirty. That's not a bad decision right there.
And if he does, Sunday dinner is going to be pretty interesting tomorrow.
I think they have a trustworthy person on the outside, too, in Brendan Ward. Junior Snow, with a win last week, but he's a little bit more of a wild card for starting behind him if he was the outside starter like the last restart. Brendan Ward with a lot of experience in a modified.
All right, here we go. Let's see how many laps we can get in this time.
Green flag is back out. Lap number 9. Holloman in the lead. Brendan Ward can't get down to the bottom. Sideways is Junior Snow, the Snowman, but that's going to give P2 to Brendan Ward.
Look at Tim Brown. He's going to try the outside there. He's going to stay where he was on the restart. Nope, he's going to falls back there. This time, Myers goes to the inside of him.
Jason Myers right now with the spot. Here comes Burt Myers. It's the Myers freight train time, trying to get below that Jerry Hunt Super Centers 83. He's hanging on tough on the outside, though, is Tim Brown.
He's trying, but there's no room for him to get down to the preferred low line. But he's holding his own there on the outside.
Tim Brown trying to hang on for dear life and get another good finish out of that 83 car, but he's not going to be able to. Can he get to the bottom right here? He does so. Let in nicely by Chris Fleming.
Fleming there, now he's up into that position with Tim Brown in front of him. And now we look up the front, the battle on for the lead position. Holloman's going to shut the door on Ward. He managed to keep him behind him as they go off into turn 1 and 2.
John Holloman looking for his first win of the year. Can he get it tonight? Brandon Ward looking for his first win of the year as well in that Q104.1 car.
Well, they're both in the perfect position to do that as we are 14 laps in. A lot of racing left to go in this one, with 50 laps being the distance here at Bowman Gray Stadium tonight.
Brendan Ward in second position. You look back further in the field right now at Burt Myers in the number 1 car. Myers and Myers, the law firm, right there, the 4 and the 1. I guess they need another person. Well, they got Levette in the field, so it's Myers, Myers, and Levette.
There you go.
Can be the law firm.
With Tim Brown trying to figure out what he's doing there. Now he's in the 6th position.
He's just trying to sue them all.
Yep. So there's your tight racing right there for those positions. Those guys are sticking pretty much together.
Junior Snow, the snowman, won last week. The former Mount Olive Trojan, I believe it was, a baseball player, the number 61. Played college baseball while trying to race a little bit here and there. Ran some 602 modifieds last year. Ran really well, actually, in those cars, and in graduating to the modified ranks here and getting his feet wet in dynamic fashion here at Bowman Gray Stadium, and already has a win to his credit. You don't see many rookies win.
I'm sure the coaches loved it. What are you doing this weekend? I'm going to go racing. Wait, what?
Wait, what?
Yeah. We need you for the ball team.
Well, right now, Jason Myers is all over the back bumper of that black and pink number 61. Number 4, Jason Myers, the other winner from last week, winning his 36th feature event in his career at Bowman Gray Stadium.
All right, Myers getting a little shot there to the snow as they go into the turns. Let's see if he does it here again. And then turn 3, he gave him a good little shot there before. As he gets closer to him, letting him know, hey, I'm here. If you slip up, I'm going to take that position. No contact that time.
22 laps on the board. Junior Snow has a miracle right now. Young race car driver having to deal with some crafty veterans. 2 of the craftiest of all time behind him.
If you want to throw in Brown, go 3 right there.
Well, maybe I shouldn't have said that Jason Myers wasn't crafty. I mean, he just doesn't have 84 and 94 wins. Like Burt Myers has 84 wins. Tim Brown has. So I can't do the math, but you got 36 wins, 84 wins, and 94 wins behind a driver with 1 win.
Right now he's driving his guts out. Your leader, Holloman, still maintaining a pretty comfortable lead over Ward.
25 laps to go, halfway here for John Holloman, who's been snake bit so far this year. A 2-time winner, I believe, last year in that black and pink machine. You know that 69. Of course, you think of Junior Miller, one of the all-time greats here at Bowman Gray Stadium, but now the new 69. The new 69 is Holloman.
Yeah, he's had some rough luck this year, but, you know, sometimes you just need a little momentum. You need things to go your way, and he's handily out front there with very little threat behind him.
Yeah, John Holloman, a graduate of, hey, he was racing Bandolero cars way back in the day, and I watched him race those, and then spent some time in the NASCAR Can-Am East Series, and then landing on his feet here in the modified ranks.
Jason Myers is really, really looking to give it to the snow there as they try to make some positions. There's some movement happening here. They go in turns 1 and 2, down the back straightaway. Let's see what happens. They go into turn 3.
Oh, the 4 diving it in there. He's starting to dog him right there. 214 wins amongst the drivers on his rear bumper right there. The snowman. I'll tell you what, that's something else right there. Imagine being a 1-time winner hanging on with 214 wins to your back bumper, Pac-Man. That's spectacular right there. That's a little bit of what we'd call some pressure cooking.
How far are you looking in the mirror? Or are you looking more out the front?
Oh, I'm looking out the front if that's the case, if I know these guys are behind me.
Exactly.
Jason Myers stalking the back bumper of the snowman right now. That battle, of course, for 3rd position here in the modified 50. Jason Myers looking like he's getting a little less patient on the backside of the 61.
See what happens though when he tries to go in there, the number 4, Jason Myers, slows up, and his brother tries to gain, but he doesn't want to go and bump into him. And Tim Brown's there watching what's going on, all 3 of them in front of him, hoping to capitalize maybe.
Now a dive to the bottom, but he couldn't get position. Junior Snow playing a good round of defense right here, making sure that entry to the corner is not left vulnerable, and that's the key right here. And then making sure if you're going to get hit, you're getting hit square.
Exactly. 15 laps to go. Holloman's still your leader. Ward following right behind. No gain there whatsoever that I've seen. But this battle right here for 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th, oh my gosh, this is looking good.
I think there's a very patient driver in that 4 car, and I'm wondering if he's going to lose patience at any point here. So far, he has not, and so far this season, we've seen a very patient Jason Myers. Yellow flag is out.
Oh, boy.
This changes everything. 37 laps in, and the caution flag flies.
Do we have what it's for?
Probably not.
We're going to find out, though. Probably not.
Probably not.
Thank you very much. Jacques Debris. Jacques Debris, please.
Yes, I think there is some Jacques Debris or maybe some dirt over in turn number
That'll do it.
3.
Yeah, there's something out there that you see the crew.
I think there's racetrack out there. There's people looking all over the place right now looking for debris, and I think they found it in turn number 4. Some of that sod maybe coming out onto the track there. So.
And that makes a difference when you're going through the turns there.
You don't want to hit sod.
Grass is out there,
Who wants the top? If I'm 4th, I take the top if nobody does.
Got it.
Here we go. Moment of truth.
There you go.
Holloman to the bottom.
Right, oh.
Snow to the top.
Outside. Here they go again. It's the original start of the race.
Yes.
The front row.
Front row is back again.
Here we go.
Who's back? Back again.
The pink and black.
Shady's back.
Here goes Tim Brown. He's going to say, I'll go up to 4th. I don't care.
Tim Brown making some hay on the choose restarts. You got to love that. So is Jeremy Gershner
right
there. Gershner actually changed to a spool rear end. Kind of an old school setup, hoping to get the car to have a little bit more stagger than the normal rear ends get here to try to make it turn if he has to be on the top side. So this could be a good move for the Florida driver. Here we go.
Flying Florida. Let's see what happens here.
37 laps down. Green flag is back up. The snowman sideways on the outside of John Holloman as they hit the south turn.
Maintains a really good line as he goes through turn 1 and 2. Unlike some other restarts, Ward, though, is going to take back that position. Here comes Tim Brown. He's looking to follow as well as they go humping and bumping through turn 3 and 4.
Oh, I think the snowman's going to start to get some melt on right now on the outside grooves. Not too friendly. Here comes Tobaccoville, North Carolina's Tim Brown, but no, snowman files down in 3rd place.
When we were racing before, it was Tim Brown behind the Myers brothers. Now he's in front of both of them. But he has snow in front of him as he tries to make his way around him to try to go get 3rd.
Look at that choose cone restart rule really affecting the outcome of this race.
Sure did.
Giving a chance to Tim Brown to make up some spots right there. Now you're seeing him with 10 laps to go in P4.
And both the Myers brothers are behind him, like I mentioned. So those positions were taken. Now, if they're going to try to pass him, he's got to get around Snow. They're all trying to overtake each other.
Junior Snow playing a great round of defense right here on the bottom on his entry and his exit of the corner. Split screen for you right now. Looking at your leader, John Holloman, the 4th. And then looking at the battle for 5th and 6th right now. 3rd and 4th, excuse me. Junior Snow and Tim Brown right there in that number 83 on your right side of the screen.
Holloman, I think he's thinking, like, I have to just hit my marks, be consistent, do exactly what I've been doing before. I have no lap traffic. There's nothing stopping me from winning this but me. And hopefully he can seal the deal there.
I'll tell you what, Brandon Ward's car is running in 2nd position, but I don't think it's handling to his liking. Looking at him, he's trying to get that car down and use the curbing, use the turtles to help get that car to rotate. And turning some decently fast laps, but just not enough of a good handling car, I think, to challenge for this lead.
He slides up a little bit in the apex, and he's losing some ground right there and some speed.
But 5 laps to go. 5 laps to go for John Holloman, the 4th. Can he do it here at Bowman Gray in the 2nd Twin 50 of the night, presented by Thunder Road Grill? Oh, here comes Tim Brown.
Getting impatient.
Tim Brown wants to go.
He hit him before, it hits him there again. Little tap. See if we do it again as they come down into turn number 1, 2.
3 laps to go. Can Snow hold on for 3rd? He's got a mirror full of Tim Brown. Then comes Jason Myers in the number 4. Coming at 2 laps to go for John Holloman, the 4th. The battle is on, though, for 3rd, 4th, and 5th position in the right side of your screen. Junior Snow, can he hang on to that 3rd spot?
So far, he's doing a good job of it, but boy, he definitely has, white flag flies, a rear view mirror full of Brown, Myers, and Myers.
The white flag is out. 2 more corners to navigate for the young driver. 69 is number 1, John Holloman, the 4th, your winner.
Good run for him finally after some really, like we said, weeks that he didn't do that great. And then Ward finishes 2nd. Then it'll be Snow, Tim Brown, and then the Myers brothers.
And then
Jason and Bert.
Finishing after that, Jeremy Gershner, Chris Fleming in that backup number 99, and Randy Butner the seventh, this number 69 car pulling into victory lane right now. That's John Holloman, the fourth, getting the checkered flag from Randy Smith, your chief starter. His fourth career win in the modified division, tying the likes of some of the greats here. Jerry Cook, who moonlighted down here a few times, winning some of the big races down here. And Ralph Earnhardt, who his 4 wins came in spectacular fashion in 1959, where he was killing it. He had a short track streak all across America. All across the Southeast did Ralph Earnhardt at the time. And the guy that knocked him off that perch was Pee Wee Jones, one of the greats here. But Toots Jenkins also, Junior Johnson with 4 wins here. And then who else? Some other guy.
The King Richard Petty.
Who?
Richard
I never
Petty.
heard of that guy.
Look at the Hall of Famers in that group there.
So many Hall of Famers.
Look at that. That's amazing.
To be a 4-time winner here is something special. And this is a young, passionate race car driver right here that's found himself a home in a ground pounder, in a modified. And boy, does he love it. His wife's going to be joining him in victory lane. His family all joining down by the side of this number 69 Black Sand Company
watch his
machine.
crew coming in. Look at that.
The crew is so happy.
Yep, they'll be drinking some sarsaparillas tonight.
John Holloman, the fourth, one of the more likable young men in the modified division. Let's go down to victory lane with Randy Pettit.
The Fresh Prince of Southside returns to the Carolina Wood Floors Winner's Circle here at the Madhouse with his 4th victory in modified competition at Bowman Gray Stadium, his first of the season. And he is a happy camper as he climbs out of the car. John Holloman IV gets win number 4 in modified competition here at Bowman Gray Stadium. And you knew it was coming. Superman. There it is. He was ready for it tonight. Well, John, I'm looking in my nice little Bowman Gray Stadium program here. How about these names? NASCAR Hall of Famer Jerry Cook, the legend Ralph Earnhardt, another NASCAR Hall of Famer Junior Johnson, and of course the great Richard Petty, the all-time king of stock car racing. You know what you have in common now with those men? 4 Bowman Gray victories. John Holloman IV has 4 main event victories here at the Madhouse in common with those Hall of Famers. Congratulations, man. I know you've been digging hard. Welcome back to the Carolina Wood Floors Winner's Circle.
That's right, man. I appreciate that. Before I need to brag on my team or sponsors or anything else, my great aunt Joanne passed away a couple weeks ago. Chris, Gary, and the whole family, man, they've been behind me since day one, and they're one of the main reasons we're here tonight. I mean, they've been working their tails off, and they're just part of the crew, but the rest of the crew is why we're here. This is the backup car, man. We blew the engine in my primary car last week. We've been running the backup like half the year. So, we've made the most through some crappy nights, and we've made stuff happen. And that's what we do. We fight. We never lose, man. And I got to thank my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, for just allowing us to do this, keeping us safe. Man, I got to shout out to Brandon Ward and Junior Snow. They ran a great race. Junior may be a little upset with me, but quite frankly, I don't care. You got to do what you got to do to win, right? That's just racing at Bowman Gray Stadium. So, got to thank my sponsors as well, Black Sand Company, Raymock Power, Long Crew, Midway Mobile Storage, Thunder Road Grill. I know I'm forgetting somebody. CNC Racing, Team Sound Solutions. Yeah, Parkway Towing. Oh, man, Brian and Carson Lofton got this thing hooked up tonight. I can't thank them enough. Without them, I'm not even out here right now. And my dad, my mom, my beautiful wife for everything she does and all the sacrifices she makes. We're freaking winners!
And a happy Father's Day present for John Holloman III, and he'll celebrate with John Holloman IV in the Carolina Wood Floors Winner's Circle here at the Madhouse.